Smiley here with MaiTrainer.com, and I've had a few questions about abdominal exercises, and I actually had a request for some ab exercises from one of my friends online. So I wanted to just kind of clear up a couple things though that I get asked a lot all the time, especially about lower abs. So a lot of us are trying to get body fat to go away from our midsection, especially the lower abs, especially women that have had kids before. I get asked this all the time. And so I just wanted to clear up first that when you're trying to reduce the amount of body fat on your abs, to make it very clear, no matter what anybody else tells you, the amount of abdominal work that you do or core work has little to nothing to do with how much body fat is sitting on your abs. So the body fat issue is a mixture of diet and getting your cardiovascular exercise together, and then also the strength training. And the strength training is what increases your metabolism so that you burn fat all day long. So just as a reminder, you can, on the links below, get my free workout program so that each month you're getting a new workout to do every month that covers the whole body to help increase that metabolism. So I was specifically asked about lower abs, so I want to just kind of clarify also that your abdominal muscles, they run from your pubic bone all the way up into your rib cage, and it's all one piece. So you can't really truly just separate lower abs from upper abs. So they all are going to work together. So no matter what kind of abdominal movement you're doing, the entire abdominal muscles, they're all going to work together. But with that said, there are some ways where you can make that lower part work a little bit more, and I will cue you on that. So what I want to show you today is 3 exercises that don't require doing crunches, and I just want to kind of clarify that. And these are things that you can do at home or in a gym. So the first thing that I want to show you is different options for a plank. So I have this bench here so that I can show you how to do it off a bench and then how to do it off the floor. So for the first thing, if you are not quite sure about getting on a plank on the floor, if you have a bench or a chair, you can set your arms here and then hold yourself up. So the idea is you don't want your butt way down here and you don't want it way up here. You want to try to, they call it a plank because you're going to try to keep yourself still. So if you are on a mat, the second way that will look is like this. So not here, but if you can settle in right about there, okay? You can also raise a leg, okay? You can also twist, okay? Now the second thing I wanted to show you with this ball that's rolling away is an abdominal twist. So you'll be able to work the size of your abs, so your obliques, a little bit more. And for this, what I see a lot is people flinging their arms around all like this, okay? So the first thing I tell people to do is stop flinging your arms and just think about the movement coming from your waist. And the only reason your arms are moving is because your waist is moving with it. So don't flail your arms, but move your waist, okay? You can also raise one foot, you can also raise both, okay? And do the twist at the same time. All right, and then the last one is the one that can target the lower abs a little bit more. But again, I want to clarify that your abs are all one muscle. And I also want to clarify to you about your hip flexors. So you have hip flexors right here, and they're attached into your spine. So if you go to an exercise class and they have you doing a bunch of this and a bunch of flutter kicks, and they say that it's targeting your lower abs, you're gonna feel your lower abs tighten up, but that's all they're doing. They're tightening up while your hip flexor is the thing that moves. So your abs, the only thing they're doing is doing that tightening to hold you there. They're not doing anything else. So if you start feeling pain here or in your back, it's because your hip flexors are attached into your spine and they're actually pulling on your back. So what I would like you to do is bring your feet towards you And if you're gonna do it, raise your butt up off of the mat, okay? So raise it up. The other way to do this is to send your feet up into the sky, okay? So again, butt up, like that instead. So no flutter kicks, but instead, using your abdominals to raise your butt up is what's actually gonna move your abs. It's actually gonna contract your abs and shorten, okay? So let's do those all together. The first thing is plank. And I'm gonna do the kind where we raise our legs and we'll do 5 on each side. Okay, so 1, 3 on each side. And of course you could keep going if you want to. But now we're gonna move on to the oblique twist. Okay? We're gonna do 1 on one foot, 1 on the other. So lean back, move at the waist. Switch feet. For the last one, to try to get those lower abs a little bit by lifting our butt up off the ground, we're going to go feet up to the sky. Okay guys, that is one ab circuit you can do, and just keep in mind again that the key to having less body fat on your abs is not the exercises that you do, but the food that you're eating, the amount of cardiovascular activity you're getting in, and whether or not you're getting strength training. So thanks for joining me.